Alright. What's going on?
What up?
Alright, y'all in with us today. Y'all got your boy Big Don the Bouncer and Mr. False Ross.
False Ross in the building. I'm back.
He's back.
No, you bitches
Full effect.
Quit having heart attacks and thought I was off the show. Sorry.
Sorry, you ain't sorry. Huh?
Sorry, motherfuckers.
Alright, y'all. We got a couple things we're going to get into today. We got some serious topics, and y'all going to get some heat. Mm-hmm. And I hope we got some men in here to actually back us up. So we're gonna dive right on in. Jump right off with the first thing.
Man.
First thing is that Cardi B Offset breakup, mm-hmm. and how that brother Big and on bended knee like boys to men, all out in public embarrassing himself.
Yeah.
The question me and my brother here really got is, should men be begging, even though we done made that mistake? Should we be begging to be taken back? Most of the time, knowing we ain't gonna do right.
All right.
But should we actually be begging? Me personally, this is kind of a two-part question. I mean, a two-part answer for me. Mm-hmm. Begging? Hell no. I'm not begging shit. Either you gonna take me back, or you're not. Now, we can work on it, because to me, begging, you losing ground.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I know a relationship is not supposed to be kind of a competition or anything like that, but I don't think you're supposed to be begging because you are losing ground. You're losing respect, I should say, not so much as losing ground. Mm-hmm. Begging means, baby, please, and keep sweat ain't happening no more. So I honestly just don't think that begging is the way that we supposed to go.
Nah. As
far as knowing we ain't gonna do right, I honestly believe that we have every intention of doing right. Mm-hmm. And that's what causes us to mess up. So we definitely need to reevaluate what we plan. So we may plan on being right and doing it the right way, but it always gets sidetracked. So I think that's where our honesty is not playing a good part, and we're not being honest with ourselves.
There you go. You hit it on. Not only are you lying to her, but you're lying to yourself. Especially a young dude. How old is old boy Offset?
22, 23. He ain't that old.
Between 22 and 25, 26. Somewhere around there. So, young dude. Young dude. Got away with the ladies. The nigga's super popular right now. Got a pocket full of money. Shit. Basically got access to all the baddest bitches across the world, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you go, I mean, Cardi ain't nothing to sniff at. I don't think she ugly. I think she's a good looking little girl, but I mean, come on, fam. Like, come on, man. It's for guys. Like, for most guys, the main thing they pursue, if not money, is women. Like, that's what we're after. You know what I'm saying? Even for the guys that money over bitches, nigga, you want money to get more bitches. Nigga, be real, nigga. I mean, that's just being real. And I know the ladies don't quite understand. They think it's the same for them, but it's really not. It's not. I have to, in order for you guys to kind of understand our drive to collect women. I mean, let's be real. It is what it is. To mess with as many beautiful women as possible before we can't do it no more. It's just biology. But to try to help you guys understand it, I always correlate it to you guys and you ladies and your fascination for shopping. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody, you won the lottery and they told you, okay, now you won the lottery, but you can only shop at Target. You know what I'm saying? Like you can only, but you know you want red bottoms. You know you want Fendi and Gucci and all that shit. If you got money, you gonna want to shop at the best spots. You ain't gonna just want to shop at just Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I mean, just to try to help you ladies kind of understand what somebody like your boy Offset would be facing, and he's just flat out lying to himself if he's gonna tell that girl that, hey, I'm only gonna be with you. You know what I'm saying? They really should they both should kind of come to some kind of middle ground. Like, hey, look, I understand you're gonna be out here doing your thing. Just quit embarrassing me. You know what I'm saying? Quit being sloppy with this shit and getting caught. And now I gotta. And this is Cardi talking. Now I gotta try to justify with being with you, even though you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a tough road, man. But yeah, the begging shit. Nah, fam.
I'm with him. Like a couple comments there. I'm not now. See, and Lachelle, I think you're taking me the wrong way. I'm not saying you are not supposed to ask for forgiveness when you wrong. I'm not saying that at all. You are supposed to ask for forgiveness if you want her back. Mm-hmm. If you don't want her back, fuck it. I mean, go about your business. I don't understand what you're doing there in the first place.
Right.
But so I done read somewhere. There's a new little twist to this that I think there's a caveat to this. Because they were running around doing threesomes and all of that. Now, the thing about it was, he didn't actually sleep with that woman. He just was sending her messages and all of that crap, talking about how he'll leave Cardi and all of that. Basically running his mouth. The nigga pillow talking through a text.
I didn't know all that.
Forgetting who he was. So, my problem is, she was upset because she's stating that he entertained her. He entertained the thought of leaving his family for her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, wait a minute. I'm sorry, not to cut you off, fam.
Go ahead.
The old girl, the side piece, did she post these tweets and shit?
No, she didn't necessarily post them, but I guess she sent them out to somebody or something, and I guess they posted them. I mean that's foolish on his behalf.
Ellen.
But I think they both play a role in the wrong in this because I don't think she set the boundaries on what they were doing. I understand y'all done got married and all that, but when y'all still inviting somebody else in your bedroom, you giving him that option and that idea that he can.
Right.
If that's a problem, you're supposed to set that up front.
Right.
Not none of that. Well, he's supposed to know. No, the hell he ain't supposed to know shit. He know what you letting him do.
Right. I mean, shit. Right, nigga.
I mean, because real talk. I mean, everybody talking about he cheating and this and that. No, he actually didn't. Not yet.
Well, he apparently he's done it in the past.
Yes.
Multiple times. And had a baby on the outside. Had a baby on her?
I think he had a baby prior.
Like he had I think, okay. So from what my wife was telling me, he had a kid that was already on the way when he asked her to marry him. Okay. So yeah, the other side piece had a baby before Cardi had her baby. Okay. So your boy been out here stunting. He been stunting hard, nigga. I ain't taking up for him. I'm not. I'm just saying. I think in any man in that situation, any man of means, ladies, I have to understand what these cats are up against, and they are lying to you, but they're also lying to themselves when they telling you that you the only one for me forever. It's a lie.
That's a bold face.
It's a lie.
Did he get struck blind? I mean, your woman might be the finest thing in the world to you because mine is. Mm-hmm. I love my woman to death, but I have to admit there are other women out there that I find attractive.
Hey, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. So, I mean, that's telling everybody everything we need to know. That nigga cheated on Beyonce. Like, God damn. You tired of messing with Beyonce, cuz I just don't know. I'm just letting you ladies know. Like, the most, I think, I'll be real, Don. It's we take that challenge. We take on the challenge of monogamy. And I personally don't know. It's really hard for guys to do that shit. And we don't get no fucking credit. Like, none. Like, if your man is faithful to you 100%, he don't get shit. Cause he don't get shit. He don't even get a pat on the back. He don't get a foot rub. He don't get shit. He don't get nothing because you expect. This is what you said you was gonna do, nigga. This is expected of you. You have no idea how hard it is for a regular dude to turn down some ass that is just there waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's hard. It is. Me and my wife had this conversation, and I was trying to break it down to her, and she's doing what most of y'all probably doing right now. Whatever, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I hear you. You don't understand. But if y'all ever seen Finding Nemo, I know. Work with me.
All right, I'm waiting on
Finding Nemo. In the movie Finding Nemo, he ran across this shark, and the shark was in like rehab for eating fish. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. So Nemo, the Nemo's daddy, and whoever, I forget the blue fish, Dory. They was befriending this shark group, and it was this little, and the shark was real cool with him. He was really trying to be their friend and everything. But I think Dory cut herself or somebody. There was some blood in the water, and as soon as the shark got a sniff of that blood, you see his eyes rolled back and went all black. He just went shark mode. You know what I'm saying? Now, to relate this to what we talking about, we can have intentions with these pretty ass women to be platonic. But I'm telling you, if we end up in a situation where we over at a house and one thing leads to it, if that ass is in vicinity and available, it's the blood in the water. It's just, we just take right the fuck off. I didn't even mean to fuck this bitch. I don't even know what happened.
I got you. Honestly, I do got you. However, I honestly got to disagree with that, bro.
You tripping?
Because I done been in them positions with them fine ass fucking women that I just am not touching because I got somebody at home and I know I have that responsibility. I hear you. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, it is kind of hard. But my word is what I find more responsible than that piece of ass.
Like I said most guys. Okay. And I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not that strong. That's why I keep my ass out of situations where blood could even be possibly in the water. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I already know ahead of time. Like pre-preventive maintenance. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. All of my female friends are
ugly?
No. They not ugly. They just not bad bitches. I ain't got no bad bitch female friends. None. All of them are, they're cute.
I like that self-awareness of you. Mm-hmm. But I can't. I can't.
I'll be real with you, bro. I'm just not. I don't have that self-control. So I don't have any of my female friends I'm not super duper attracted to. So I can be their friend. You know what I'm saying?
But see, and that go back to what we talked about a few shows ago. About befriending women, period. I have no problem with befriending women and being a real close friend to them. Mm-hmm. Without that idea of wanting to sleep with them. Because in all honesty, once you hit that friend zone, you're no longer attractive at all to me. I don't care how bad a bitch you are. You're no longer attractive to me once you hit that friend zone.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Maybe I just ain't been around enough bad bitches to where I'm immune how bad they are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's it. Maybe I can't get. I can start a conversation with them and shit, and then in the middle of the conversation, I just in my head I'm like, God damn, you fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get past it. So it's probably I probably don't need to get past it.
You honestly sound a bit thirsty, bro.
Am I thirsty?
That's what that sound like.
Okay. Well,
you can't be in the
let it be that
of an attractive woman and have a full conversation without thinking how fine she is. What about what she's saying?
Being honest.
You ain't hearing nothing.
I ain't hearing a goddamn thing. I mean, real. Most really fine chicks, they don't have a whole lot of conversation. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's not true.
That's pretty true. They ain't had to rely on their personalities or nothing like that, nigga. They fine, goddamn it. They ain't gotta talk. They ain't gotta use words. They ain't gotta think. They fine, nigga. Shit, they get them everywhere.
I'm not buying that.
They get them everywhere. We already know you an anomaly, nigga.
No. Because I'm honestly, we know one of the very finest women that you can basically imagine, and you honestly try to say that she's not intelligent. And you know who I'm talking about.
I didn't say she wasn't intelligent. I said most fine girl. That particular one, she's got some conversation. I know you're talking about.
Okay.
She got some conversation, but most of them, no, not really. It's not. There ain't no profound thoughts. There ain't nothing. Ain't nothing I ain't never heard before. Is what I'm saying. That's all, bro. They're not required. It's not required of them. Right? What's required of them is their presence. You know what I'm saying?
What's required of them by you,
not
and
just
men
by me.
like you.
A whole lot of men, bro. They not. Nigga. Come on, bro. Let me think of a scenario.
So, only thing you want from a fine woman, and we done got completely off
track.
We way off topic.
Roll it, nigga. Go ahead and roll with the shit.
So, for a woman, what you're basically saying is, only thing you need from her is just for her to be fine. She ain't got to have no mental thought or train process at all. As long as she's fine, you can work with it.
Are we talking about a relationship, or are we talking about just fucking?
You both, actually.
No. Relationship, you got to come with the whole package. Like, you got to be spiritual, mental. You got to have all that shit. You got to have a good heart. You got to like kids. You got to have all that shit. Like,
okay.
I'm not. No. I ain't gonna make that's sucker shit right there. Okay. Just all you gotta be is fine, and I'm with it. I'm like, no.
So your smash and dash,
bro. You ain't gotta be fine. My standards are. I mean, really, my standards ain't super high like that. If you got a bad body and your face look like Cookie Monster, goddamn it, hey.
There's something really wrong with you.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Man, we're gonna get back to this Cardi B and Offset.
It don't take much to me.
But let me get back into some of these questions. I can't. Y'all laughing at this fool, man. I can't. I can't deal with this shit here. I can't. Y'all pray for me. All right. Hey, Lindsay. What up, Devon? What up, Lachelle? I ain't say my what's happening. Hey, C Murder. Speaking of devil. What up, JR? We're going to get you over here yet, JR, so you can be part of this nonsense. We need you, bro. All right, so Jamuro says no. He is not begging. He don't believe in that shit. It just ain't going down. And I'm with him.
Nah.
Lindsay said most men do. It's just not publicized.
That's true.
That is absolutely true.
That's true. I believe that. But I think once you've done it once, you need to learn your lesson. And I'm not talking about the cheating. I'm talking about the motherfucking begging. Bro, you just, like you said, when you was talking about you lose ground, you are losing ground. Because when you beg, that woman is clowning you, cuz. She's clowning you. Fellas, if your woman leaves you, don't do sucker shit like pour out your entire feelings about everything, like on her voicemail or anything like that, nigga. She's gonna play that shit for her girls. She's gonna laugh at your ass. She gonna play it for the new nigga. I'm telling you, don't play yourself out like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you're hurting and you're going through the shit, nigga. You need to do some push-ups and figure the shit out. You know what I mean?
About that before.
Yeah, hey, nigga, fuck that.
We need to do more than just push-ups.
You need to, okay, then spiritual awaken yourself on the beach or some shit with a new bitch, nigga. But don't call her and play yourself out. Now, this is not coming from a nigga from judgment. This is coming from experience, nigga. I'm telling you.
Here come the moment.
Hey, Pippin been there. Don't do it. Pick yourself up, nigga. And just, you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? But don't beg. She's losing respect for you. And I've stated on here before, I think before, your woman needs love from you. But before you need love from her, you need her respect first. You need her respect, because if she respects you, she's gonna love you. All right? If she's your woman, if she respects you, she's gonna love you. If that respect goes out the window, you're fucked. For real.
All right. Lachelle says, if you do wrong, you should beg. If we do something wrong, would you just want us to just say, forget we did wrong?
Nah.
You still gonna take us back?
No, we not.
No?
No, we don't take y'all back. When y'all fuck up, when y'all cheat, most guys don't take, we got to really love you. I mean, we got to really love you. Even if we really love you, we still, every time we look at you every so often, we gonna see that other nigga's dick running in your mouth and shit like that. It's gonna piss us off, and you gonna have all kind of problems for no reason. Everything was just fine. He just start throwing shit. It's because he can't take the fact that another nigga was in his area. You know what I mean? That's real shit.
His space was violated.
Hell yeah.
I got you. All right. Devon says, ask for forgiveness.
And keep moving.
Yes. Beg for her back?
No.
I wish I might.
That nigga's so stupid.
Michelle says, so you said it's wrong to ask forgiveness if you do something wrong. We already covered that.
No, that's
wrong. Not what I'm saying.
No.
Asking for forgiveness is not wrong. But I'm not begging for shit. That's what Jamerl said.
Hey, don't.
Lachelle says, if you're wrong, you're wrong. You need to beg for forgiveness for something like cheating. No.
I'm not about to grovel.
No. I'm not begging. I'm not. No.
Michelle, you the Oscars. You the Oscars, and you want your man's Kevin Hart, and you want him to grovel. You want him to grovel before you. No. Nah. Look, hey, I fucked up. I am sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry. I want you back. I want you to come back. But I'm not about to sit here and, baby, please. Oh my God, please. And stalk you and do all that ignorant shit. I'm not about to do all that goofy shit. Fuck that.
So, and I think that's part of what the problem is. What is actually begging? I think we need to get to that point. So you calling her up and saying, baby, I love you. I am terribly sorry for everything that I did. I was stupid. You are my world. I don't know where I'm going without you. That's not begging.
I don't think that's begging.
Yeah. No, that's honestly, that's pleading your case. I'm sorry, I fucked up. That's admitting you're wrong.
Right. I don't know. What is the line of begging? It's like I know it, but I can't
that shit he's
articulate
doing.
It.
He following her, going on the stage at her shows with flowers and shit, arrangements. Take me back, please. Nigga, that's begging.
Emotional ass little nigga.
That's big. That I cannot handle. No. Jerome says, who said he was cheating? See, that's what y'all already assuming. That's what I'm saying. I don't think what he did was actually
he was
cheating.
Out there, Phil. He was out there. He was cheating.
No, that's not cheating, bro.
Was cheating.
I mean,
well,
that's
maybe
what she dumped him for.
Maybe not that instance, but
that's what she dumped him for.
But I mean, even him sending text messages to a bitch talking about how much he's about to leave his family for this bitch.
He just running his mouth.
Why is that coming out of his mouth on text to a?
It didn't come out of his mouth. It came out of his fingers.
Whatever the fuck.
But I mean, it just.
Would you leave your woman for that?
Hell no, I'm not leaving. No.
If your woman text another guy and they got to you third party or some shit, it's not like.
The question is, am I leaving her?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna snap off.
You're gonna snap off, but you're not leaving.
But I'm not leaving. We can work through. Because she didn't do. In my opinion, I don't think she did anything wrong. Yet.
Yeah.
Now, if she wants to pursue that, then you got that choice. I'm not leaving, but you can go ahead and leave.
Yeah.
But if you decide to step and take that to that next level, now I'm gone. And I'm not worried about what a text message is. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not worried about a text message. I'm not as worried about a conversation over the phone, although I know where that leads. Mm-hmm. What I'm really concerned about is the physical act. I understand that whole saying, well, if you think about it, you already did it. No, I don't know. Because that's the case, she'd have left me a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And most women would have left every man that they got a long time ago. Because, honestly, I do believe firmly that just because y'all married, the man ain't dead. He didn't go blind. And just because y'all married, the woman didn't go blind. Mm-hmm. There are other men out there that look better than you do. Mm-hmm. There are other men out there that she can fantasize about, and I ain't got no problem with it. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. As long as you still show that you love me, I'm cool. I'm not leaving.
I got you.
If that's the case, you might as well go ahead and bounce right now. Because I'm telling you, your woman fantasize about me. Alright. Before you start punching on me and shit.
It's all fucking here, nigga.
Alright, Lachelle's still going. She said he entertained her. Okay, I mean, I don't understand what that entertain her mean.
I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what that mean.
Fuck boy.
He sent dick pics, and your point.
It's just that. Hey, bro, hold on, man. Fuck no, man. Look, at some point, I gotta call bullshit.
On what?
On that, nigga, because on some real shit. Look, do I feel like that's reason to leave a nigga? Nah, I would say you would fuck around and put the relationship on pause. But y'all married, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. At the same time, I got to personalize the situation. And if my woman is sending a nigga pussy pics and talking about I entertained him, nigga, we done. We done. I'm not even, bruh, it's not even sort of kind of over. It's kaput. Nah, bitch, you just disrespectful. We
but now y'all the same people who run around here having threesomes. I know. So it would have been fine if he just sent her a dick and pussy pic, him and Cardi B together. Right. Would it have been fine then?
Touche, my nigga, touche.
I mean, I'm not. That's my problem. I'm not understanding the point.
Yeah, with that.
Exactly.
Because that is a big.
Somebody's got to make that conversation or that connection with y'all next potential threesome person. So how does that start?
Here's my thing too, though. Here's another point. Now that I'm thinking about it, is Cardi B the one to be faithful to? Let's be real.
Again,
is Cardi B the type of woman you're faithful to?
Why would you say no? I mean, what has she done that? I mean, I don't understand why she wouldn't be.
Because she's Cardi B.
Again, every woman to me,
millennia.
Again, every woman to me is a queen.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Here we go with this.
You don't have to live in the queen.
I thought. For some reason,
you don't know what that woman is doing for that man.
The new surroundings may have changed, maybe a new frame of mind or something.
Straight up though, you don't know what that woman is doing for that man. You don't know what she's like outside of mainstream media.
You're right. I can only go on what I'm shown.
That's right.
And what I'm shown. Her bills. What I'm showing to Cardi. Let me say this though. I think Cardi B got a good heart. I think Cardi B is a good person. I'm gonna be real with you on that. That being said, in a relationship, is this the type of woman, judging by her actions, the type of woman that you start a family with and try to do this monogamy, shoot straight arrow type? No.
Again, I don't say why not. I don't see what the problem is.
I know you don't.
Because and what I'm saying, and the reason why I say that, I don't see what the problem is. You don't know what that woman is like when the cameras are turned off. Uh-huh. And if somebody paid your ass $200,000 a night to come and stand up there and sing a song and shake your ass, your big black ass would be out there shaking and twisting every fucking minute. But does that make you less of a man? Does that make you less of a husband? Does that make you less husband material? No.
Yeah, nah.
So that's what the question you asking. Yeah, I don't know why not.
But see, nah, bro.
She's a provider.
She's a provider
for herself.
She
ain't asking that nigga to take care of her.
No.
So where's the problem?
Just so happens that she fucking popped with her last album and shit. But had she not popped and didn't have the income, yeah, she'd been asking that nigga to take care of her.
But she's not. He wouldn't know who she was if she wasn't who she is.
He fuck around, might not have married her.
He wouldn't have known who she was.
He might have known because she was on Love and Hip Hop.
And she made money from that.
It was not big money, bro. Nobody make big money off that show.
She was taking care of herself.
She was doing all right.
They wouldn't have got together had she not became who she is.
Was, right.
So that's my whole problem. We can't say she's not the person, she's not the wifey type. No, I mean, that depends on what type of nigga you are.
Very true. Because the type of nigga she wants is not the type of nigga he is. And the type of nigga she wants is not necessarily the type of nigga that probably needs to be with her. Because she wild. The girl wild. Girl's still out here claiming bloods and shit. And she got a baby and what the fuck? She wild, bro. Popping off, smashing bitches at the motherfucking fashion week and all this shit. She wild. The girl wild. The girl will pop off. And she a freak nasty bitch. On top of all that.
Why she gotta be freak nasty bitch? Man, I'm going to these comments now. I'm done now, man.
I didn't make the bitch freak nasty. She is who she is.
Alright, Levon says, youth is wasted on young. But I ain't begging for nada.
Where the fuck the youth come? Smooth. You high.
He's talking about he's talking about the fact that Offset is young.
Oh yeah.
And Cardi B is young. He's
Both
talking about
young.
the fact that the youth is wasted.
And they got together super fast. I knew it was a bullshit ass relationship. I was like, nigga, you just met her. What the fuck you want? And then the way he proposed, that's how you know it wasn't really from the heart. Like, that nigga, go look up the video. That nigga came on stage again in public view. Talking about, yeah, dig. he was on one knee talking about, yeah, dig.
Well, I'm still tripping off his way of asking her to come back. He's like, bro, take me back. I'm not calling my woman, bro.
What the fuck, little nigga?
Yes. But the problem is, that's their dynamic.
Right.
That's the way they talk
That's how they talk to each other. Right.
And that whole, bro, talking...
I
hear a lot of women say that same thing back and forth to each other.
Bro. Right. My dude.
No, you're not. Bro.
My dude. And they be like, my dude. I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. I'll be like, yeah. That
speaks to something different. I mean, that's just the way they are now.
That's some young shit, I guess.
All right, Lachelle says, then he might not have stick his dick in her, but no telling what he did. And a threesome is different. I don't know how. You're going to have to explain that one to me.
Because the girl had consent. That's the only difference.
Who?
A threesome is different because Cardi was okay with the fact. You know what I'm saying? That's what she means.
Okay.
That's what she means.
I mean, don't get that.
I think it's a formality. He's still sticking his dick in another bitch just because you was okay with it. Like, don't make a whole lot of difference.
All right, and Jamal just said the most powerful thing. A man is only going to do what you allow him to do.
Hey, man.
Levon says, set that boundary up front. Lindsay said, everyone's definition of cheating is different. There it is.
There is, yeah. But there does seem to be like a general consensus on what cheating is for most people. But you're right. It definitely can be cheating because some people think watching porn is cheating. You know what I'm saying? So you're right.
Where we at? Lachelle, threesome is something you and your partner agree on, not just you. So he wrong. He ain't do it yet. That's the whole problem. He trying to find out what his chick's mindset at.
So
before we get to that point, I got to find out if she game before I bring her to my woman.
I still think nigga was foul for you know what I'm saying, talking greasy to the side piece about his wife. Like, you don't do that, nigga. If that's your wife, look, bro, let me give you some side piece etiquette. You don't write a book. Niggas need a side piece guide, like a side piece manual.
Why do we need them?
I said niggas.
Okay, so why do we need them?
Why you talking about guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because motherfuckers be out here fucking up their families, and that is the absolute no. Like, if you have a family and you decide to have a side piece, I ain't vilifying you, but you gotta some etiquette, nigga. First of all, the side bitch don't need to know nothing about your wife. There's nothing she ain't doing or none of that shit. Nothing she can use and weaponize against your wife. That's number one. Number two.
Hang on, real. We're going to go back to that one first.
Okay.
Number one.
Niggas
need to just stop pillow talking.
I get that.
That's all that is.
It's pretty much what I'm saying. It's pretty much what I'm saying. Don't be confiding all of your shit that's wrong and how you feel in your marriage to this side bitch that has no allegiance to your family and will use that shit against you once y'all, or if y'all, as soon as you don't give her some money or you don't give her enough time or whatever the fuck, she's gonna weaponize all of that information and aim that shit right at your family, mainly your woman. You know what I'm saying? Just to hurt your ass. And maybe now that you hurt, she can slide in to position. So you keep that. You got the side bitch needs to know her spot. Bitch, you are the small forward. My wife's the shooting guard, goddammit, and the point guard. You're the small forward, maybe the center, depending on where you rank. And goddammit, you might be on the you might be the second small forward. You need to learn your position and play this shit. Quit tripping. What you on? Fucking up niggas' families and shit out here. That shit is wrong. But it's niggas' fault though, because they don't check the bitches. If your side bitch say anything greasy or crazy about your wife, just even in joking in passing, you got to check that shit. Hey, that's the queen. You don't say nothing about her. You don't even speak her name. She don't need to know no information. She don't need to know where she work. She don't need to know where she stay. Nothing. If you've got side bitches, you don't even need a Facebook account. You don't need no access. She don't need to know. She don't need to know where you stay. Nothing, nigga. Nothing. You protect your family at all costs if you decide to do the shit. Don't let that side bitch need to know she the side bitch. That's the queen bee love right there. You don't even approach the throne at all. None. Fuck that. As soon as she get greasy, cut that bitch off. Cut her off clean. Don't, bitch, gone. Out of here. Get out your mind. All
right, we finna speed through these comments best we can so we get to the next topic, because they going ham. They really are. All right. Jerome says, again, if you allow him to fuck another chick in front of you, why not behind you? I'm just saying.
That's real shit.
Yep.
That's real.
Lachelle says, cause then that's cheating if you do it behind me. Am I there? Ain't no telling what you telling this girl. Hey, Crystal. Crystal says, just because you are with someone doesn't mean you're dead. It's okay to think other people are attractive. It's about having the respect of the other person to not act on it. That is true. Crystal also says, if you don't want to commit, don't. No one is forcing you to commit.
I would agree. I think too many men commit to relationships because we really love this girl and we don't want no other nigga out here fucking her. That's pretty much it.
It ain't just men. Women do the same thing too. They do the same thing too.
I don't know, bro. It seems like it's more of a. I don't know if I agree with that, because with women it seems it's more of a, like they're fulfilling like a need or something. You know what I'm saying? Like guys, we just kind of, all right, yeah. I mean, hey, I lock you down. I surrender.
And that's the same chick that's gonna turn around and fucking cheat on you. So she's basically saying, yeah,
why
I'm
is
gonna
that
be
the same
faithful.
chick?
I mean, it's the same dude. I mean, they're the same person. One just has a vagina, the other has a penis. They're the same type of person.
The one that wants to commit to a relationship,
yeah,
is the
that really is not going to commit. That's really not going to do what they're supposed to do in the relationship.
Well, I don't know how you can come to that conclusion just by saying they want a relationship. Are you talking about Cardi B?
No.
And Offset?
No. We talking about men and women. You're saying that that's some guy shit that we'll just get into a relationship just because we don't want that somebody else to have them.
Okay, I got you now.
Just guys.
I got you now.
Women do that shit.
You
too.
saying women, and the type of woman that wants to be in a relationship with you just so another bitch don't get you is the bitch that cheat on you. I got you now.
Yep.
Got you.
All right. So Crystal says, I was single for a long time and it was great. Did what I wanted to do and told no one anything different. Just don't say one thing and do another. If you want to be out there slipping in all these miscellaneous people, then do that. But don't tell me you want to be committed, but you can't keep that commitment.
Very true.
Very true.
Very true. I think that's some shit, and I'm just to try to help the fellas out. When you...
I'm trying to get through these comments.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, we got 2 hours to try to kill, nigga.
No, we don't.
Hey, well, we about to.
We already in an hour, bro.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right, Crystal says, true. The male ego doesn't allow them to take us back. That's why we don't get caught. If we get caught, we wanted you to know. Believe that.
No.
That is true.
You think
Man,
so?
they too goddamn conniving.
Oh, yeah. I love how proud of you guys are that you're more deceitful, conniving, and manipulative than me. Very proud of it.
It is absolute truth. We all know it.
And they work in the network because they work as a team to deceive your goofy in love ass. Yeah.
All right, Jalen, we love you too. Crystal says he had already got caught cheating before. Mm-hmm. He probably had. Mm-hmm. A conversation. Lindsay says a conversation can sometimes be worse than the act. You letting out feelings and shit.
Don't preach to him, Lindsay. You ain't got to.
Jalen says cheating is cheating. All right. Jalen says big black ass would be up there shaking his ass, talking about you for that 200,000. He gonna be shaking his ass.
You be front row, motherfucker. Quit front. You be front row tucking that shit too, nigga. Fuck you.
All right. Crystal says you can't judge Cardi B by her celebrity persona. She is a different person. Exactly.
You know her? Do you know her, Crystal? Because if you know her, I'll take everything back.
All right, Cardi is nominated for Grammys. So. He isn't. He is trying to hold on to her because she is an investment. Oh, that's disrespectful.
That's dirty. That is not true. I don't want to take up for the Offset, nigga. I don't like the fucking Migos.
But wait a minute, he is like Devon says, the Offset is also nominated for Grammys also with the Amigos. Jalen, that's just a joke between us. When it come down to it, you not bro. You just a really good close friend that just, I mean, you my girl. But I say that, bro, just to make you feel better. But no, Jalen said, she said, I am bro. Because that's what I call her. That's my little bro. But, I'm just fitting in with you.
I got you. I'm sorry. I was lost for a second. Okay.
All right, now she done told me to shut up.
Okay.
See, now she's trying to get at me now. She's going to hurt my feelings. She's going to find out why they going to hold me down to bounce her.
I heard that.
Because she's going to get bounced. Love you, Jalen. All right. So go ahead. You can go ahead and hit that last part of what you wanted to say.
Shit, I done forgot what the fuck I was about to say now. Nigga, you know,
Okay.
nigga, old motherfucking shit.
Well, no, for real.
2 minutes went by. I don't remember what the fuck I just said.
For real. We basically said, I'm not with that damn begging and pleading for forgiveness. Either she gonna forgive you or she ain't. Period.
Right.
Point blank.
There's a way to ask to be forgiven without
Losing
sacrificing your manhood.
That's right.
Is all I'm saying.
And ladies, stop making that. Stop playing that game with the men. Let them do all that begging and pleading, knowing damn well you ain't gonna take them back.
Hey.
Stop disrespecting him and yourself. Stop wasting your time.
Or let me throw this out though. If you love that nigga still, quit wasting your time playing yourself thinking you gonna find better, because all you gonna do is find another motherfucker just like the nigga you just like this nigga. You might find a worse nigga.
The hate you give.
Right. You might find a worse nigga. At least you know this nigga really love you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't grown in your situation, if you yourself are not a different person and not grown from him cheating on you and shit like that, if you haven't upgraded and your own spirit and all that shit, you might as well just take the nigga back. Quit fronting. Quit fronting. Cause you
take the cheat.
Might as well just eat the cheat. Eat that shit. God damn it, and come to some new compromise. Some new understanding. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but repeat the cycle. That's all the fuck you gonna do. Tripping. And the next nigga might cheat with your sister or some shit like that.
God,
do some shit this nigga never would have done. You know what I'm saying?
You brought the whole family in.
I'm just saying.
Alright, we're gonna slide up out of this one.
Cardi B, you seen Cardi B mama? Oh no, not her mama, but you seen Cardi B's sister?
Mm-hmm.
That bitch name is, was it Hennessy or something like that?
Neither one of them heifers are cute to me. Sorry.
You don't think Cardi's good looking? Really?
I don't. Sorry. You got a rap for me today? You on the couch or you in the chair today?
I think I'm on the couch today. I got a slight rant.
All right, put your seatbelts on and get ready. It's time for that Ross's therapy.
There you go.
And as he just said, you are on the
couch.
He's in the couch today. On the couch today.
All right, so
y'all get ready.
All right, y'all. So just spinning off of the Cardi B shit and everything. Now that we done past the begging shit, one thing that I've noticed that really fucking bothered me this week, bruh, was the accusations that him somehow coming to her show and trying to profess his love and asking to be taken back was stalking and abuse and all kind of weird shit. You fucking feminist bitches is crazy. Crazy. You motherfuckers just flat out hate, and not all of you, but you motherfuckers just hate men for being men, for existing. What the fuck can he... The nigga, okay, so he fucked up. He can't ask to be taken back. He can't come and perfect. He can't do nothing. It's abusive. It's stalking. That's his fucking wife. He didn't put his hands on her. He didn't hit the bitch. He didn't do none of the shit that you accuse all men. They accuse men of hating women and wanting us to be subservient and all this. Want them to be subservient to them, to us. I think it's ridiculous. And when as a society, are we gonna tell these bitches to shut up? You're crazy. When do their ridiculous accusations become too much? At what point, bitch? Shut the fuck up, please. It's like all of your antics, and I'm talking to feminists, because there's all of your antics. There are bad men out here that fit the type of guy that you want the world to believe all men are and shit. There are men, they do exist, and most men don't fuck with them. Most men don't fuck with them. But you aim it at all men. Like you don't sniper shot a motherfucker. You want to come out with the Rambo gun and hit everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Street sweeper.
Yeah, you want to hit everybody. And then the good men fuck around and turn into the men that you be complaining about just in spite of you. You bitches are nuts. It's fucking bonkers. I just, goddamn, I don't know why y'all can't eat rug in quiet. Just eat the carpet. Eat female box in private. Keep your shit to yourself and go on about your life. Just swear off dick and go do your thing. Why the fuck do you have to attack men? Just be attacking us, bro. And then if we fight back, it's because we hate women. You know what I'm saying? We hate women now. No, bitch, I hate you. I hate crazy bitches like you. Nut jobs. I can't stand them, bro. I can't stand them. I got a whole thing about black feminists. I don't even entertain you. I don't even entertain you. I can't do it. What the fuck?
He's back.
Hold on, bro. I'm being serious about this. Black feminists give us this whole back catalog of when the black man had his foot on the black woman's throat for years and all this shit. And I be saying to myself, when? Because I got a granny and a granddad. That shit wasn't going to, motherfucker, now my grandma, God damn it, that shit wasn't going down at all. Neither one of my grannies. And, I mean, They was definitely different times, especially in the pimping era and shit like that. There was pimps. There was pimps. But they wasn't married to these bitches. They was hoes. And hoes needed management. They came willingly. Willingly to these. They knew they was out of pocket. I need some help. I need some instruction.
Guidance.
Nigga, when your credit's bad, what do? You go get a consolidator. Somebody who understands the game and can help you straighten your shit up. That's all the pimps was doing. And then when the bitch would get out of pocket, there was some gorilla pimps. They did some terrible shit. They did exist. It was terrible. But it wasn't just black men. That's men, period.
Mr. White folks.
Bruh, it was men, period, that did that shit. But for black feminists to think that I be thinking to myself, when the fuck were we able to subjugate our women? I ain't never seen that shit, nigga. Never. I had an auntie. I got an auntie. She was married to a cop. This nigga was beating her ass. Okay. Right? The cop was beating my auntie ass. My auntie is a good Christian woman. Now but she violent. One night that nigga thought shit was greasy, went in there, thought he was gonna take his day out on her. She took that nigga's gun, pistol whipped the shit out that motherfucker. Shot at the cop, nigga. Shot at the cop. When black women can't be who the fuck is subjugating black women? It ain't us. That's this feminist shit. This shit's crazy. This shit is crazy. But that's it, bro.
You done?
I'm done, bro. Fuck you, bitches. Now I'm done.
You had to get one more in.
I had to get one, man. Them fuck them bitches, bro. They crazy.
Right, so
silly.
Let me go on record and state this. Those comments were not the explicit feelings of the Milk Duds. That is one lone person's comments, and that's his thought process.
God damn it, I'm going to stand on this shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's right. And
I'm standing on it.
There you go. You're supposed to. But again, that's not the way we feel.
Nah, don't be like that, nigga.
I don't feel like that.
Don't be afraid of these feminist bitches.
I'm not afraid of them.
I know they mighty and burly.
I'm not afraid of them. My problem is, I'm going to be me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if it offends your femininity or
femininity. There you go.
I don't care if it offends it. I'm still going to be me because I can only be me.
I'm with you.
Now, I'm not somebody that's going to try and make you be barefoot pregnant and in the kitchen. I don't believe in
bonkers,
that.
Nigga.
But I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to hold doors open for women. I'm still going to offer to pay. I'm still going to try and protect women. I'm still going to be the same person I am. That don't mean that I think you less of a person or any of that. I just know my responsibility as a strong black man and what I'm supposed to do. That don't mean, to me, that don't mean you're less. It don't. I just know who I am and what I'm supposed to do. So your femininity is not, if it's a statement I used to say, forgive me if my high self-esteem conflicts with your poor self-worth. That's kind of the same thing. Sorry that my full masculinity conflicts with your femininity, because I'm still gonna be me. I'm a man. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not gay, and I'm not tucking my dick. I am me, and I'm gonna be that way. So I don't have that problem with being me in front of a feminist. So that's why I say I don't feel that way that you do. They don't bother me.
Oh yeah, they bother the fuck out of me.
At all. Because every person's got to breathe their own air and be whoever they want to be. And that's the way I live my life. Be you, enjoy you, do if burning bras and marching and all, if that's what makes you feel better, go ahead.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna be over here buying drinks for women who ain't got a problem with it.
Right.
I mean, that's just who I am.
I'm with you on that, bro. But when they get to attacking,
they
men
only
that ain't done shit.
They only attack those that they can.
Very true. Very, very true. It's like I just thought that was bonkers, nigga. That he came for his wife.
Technically, that was stalking.
Ain't no fucking stalking.
Wait.
He
She is at work.
Right. He's an entertainer. He couldn't have got in there without her.
He's
her people.
not on the show.
He couldn't have got in there without her people though.
He used his name and reputation to get in.
Bruh, they let him in because that's her husband.
Okay.
That's her husband.
So, let's say you and your woman y'all work in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you and your woman got into it
Mm-hmm.
at home, but
Okay.
she went on to work. But you thought about some shit you wasn't finished talking about, and you brought your ass to that job.
Right.
Do you think they supposed to let you come up there and do what you do?
But you saying we work at the same place?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. If I want to come up here, I'll come up here.
If you come up there, yes, fine. But I'm talking about addressing your wife. Hell no.
Addressing my wife. Okay. No, because we're regular people. They're entertainers.
It's still the same thing.
Not necessarily. No.
She's
that's on
still
stage.
at work, period.
She is at
he
work.
He was not on the show.
Right.
He was not being paid to be there. That promoter had nothing to do with him.
It was rude. It was intrusive. It was a bunch of things. It wasn't stalking.
It was trespassing.
It was trespassing. I give you that. And it was overbearing. I even give you that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not stalking. You hateful bitches trying to just pin shit on the nigga.
No,
find a way to vilify him and criminalize him. Stalking and abusive. What the fuck? You know what, bitch? Obviously, you bitches have never been slapped in the face because you don't know what abuse is. Obviously,
so when they say abusive, they mean he overstepped himself. He took too much authority and put himself in that position to do that.
And who are they to say that? That's his wife. She's not talking to him. That's his wife.
So that's where it's stalking.
No,
if
it's
she's not talking
stalking,
to you, that don't give you a place just because y'all married. That don't give you a right or a place to just pop up where she's at.
Let me tell you something. Stalking is when you done followed her from store to store, movie, wherever the fuck it's walked her throughout her day and followed her and shit and ain't said nothing and creeped on the bitch. Like, that's stalking.
She in a whole different city than where y'all live. That's stalking, bro.
He came to find his wife.
He came to collect his wife.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so we're gonna move on up out of Mr. Ross's rant because I think this nigga's plumb dumb crazy. But no, I'm gonna hit these comments that they had for you, sir.
Oh, boy.
We're gonna start off with Crystal. Crystal says everyone has a perspective, you included, Wes. Just as you want some of these women to shut the fuck up, there are people who may be saying the same thing about you and think you are batshit crazy. Civilized societies coexist with different perspectives. No. I thought feminists were just about female equality and respecting females, etc. Mm-hmm. What you are describing does not resonate as having to do with being a feminist, but I'm not all that familiar with feminist movement. So help me understand the correlation.
Well, you would be right in that's what it's initially started as, and and really the equality part I can get behind if that's all it was. But nah, there's another agenda at this point. It's about domination. And if you go just do your research and listen to them talk, you hear what the fuck I'm talking about. They hate men for being men. And it's not they hate abusive men or they hate chauvinists. Nah, they hate men. They hate men for just being guys. Like, goddamn. So, yeah, go now. I can't point you out to no spots, but hey, there's YouTube videos and shit. Just go and listen to them talk. Just go and listen to them talk. I wish it was just against chauvinists. I wish. But a lot of these motherfuckers is full of shit. Hell, 53% or something like that of white women who probably claim to be feminists. You know, there's a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. They voted for Trump. This nigga's clearly a chauvinist. Like, it's not even debatable. But they voted for, so on one hand, they're saying this, but they really are practicing this. So they're claiming feminism, but you're practicing patriarchy. Because white women ain't not marrying motherfuckers. White women aren't not taking the white man's last name and letting him pay for shit and handle all that shit. And no, that's not going down. Even though they're the main ones preaching that feminist shit. So yeah, go look up some videos and shit. You'll see the hypocrisy. These bitches is crazy.
All right, Robert Brandt says, opinions are like assholes.
There you go.
Everyone has one. Some smell worse than others. Outrage on your part should be limited. None of them or their opinions matter. Not to you.
No, not to me. But if they do matter, fam, you better look at, they don't have a problem. They take advantage of regular people's blasé attitude towards, because most people hear them talking and be like, they're crazy. But these are the motherfuckers getting shit done. They're the ones that are getting rules and shit changed and everything like that. Motherfuckers need to kind of peep game. So yeah, everybody has an opinion and is entitled to an opinion, but not all opinions are equal. Some motherfuckers are just crazy.
All right. Christian said, just say dykes, bro. Because that's what they are, dykes.
I don't want to just say dykes. I think there's other terms. I just don't like the term dyke for whatever reason. I mean, I do use it, but I don't use it a lot.
All right, and Christian says he's on the next show, bro.
Okay.
Let me know when he need to pull up. Are you ready for this hot seat? Because the unfortunate part is you being a youngster, these two old heads got some questions for you and want to understand some shit. So it may not go the way you plan it to go. So you may be the topic of the show. So I don't know if you really want that smoke. All right, so now you ask me, is that a word? I'm not quite sure which word you were talking about, but I know I messed up a couple times in there. But hey, it is what it is. And you can tell me I'm wrong, but I don't give a fuck. Now, Crystal says, it's been confirmed her management was in on the stunt. We know that. We basically caught in on that. Mm-hmm. Miss Terry is in the building.
Hey, Terry.
She said, Wes, no. No. All right, Crystal. So if I'm understanding, like in other group, there are some radicals. I don't think it's fair to lump them all together. And I would agree with you 100%, Crystal. Not all feminists are dykes. Right. I can't with y'all. No. I didn't say that. I'm part of the non-fascist regime.
Fascist regime.
But no. I honestly, I don't think that all of them are in the same group. And I don't think he does either. Oh, I think he's talking about the boisterous, the overbearing ones as they're playing they're playing the sides.
Right. They're somehow using their ability to be perceived as a victim to somehow weaponizing that shit against men for just being guys. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Like at the location I work at, a woman could see me eyeing another woman, not saying anything. I could just be, doing my little pervy thing to myself, eyeing her down. She's not looking at me. She's not repulsed. She don't even see me. But this other side, this third party woman could see me looking at another woman, be offended, and go report me for looking at an ass. You know what I'm saying? And it offended her. And that shit's got to be taken seriously. And that's because of feminism.
But no, that's not feminism.
That's not?
No, that is not. That is
what?
Something else. I don't understand what it is really, but it's not feminist. That's not what that is. Mm-hmm. That, honestly, I don't.
You don't know what that is?
I don't know what it is, but it's not feminist because it can be a man that's on the other side that sees that and be offended by it. Now he's a feminist? No, that's jealousy.
You don't. You don't think there's male feminists?
I'm not saying that there aren't, but I don't think that is what that is. You understand what I'm saying? I don't see that as being a feminist move.
What I'm saying is her complaint, that third party's person complaint would have to be taken seriously.
Yes.
Because of the effects of feminism.
I don't think that's the case. I think that's the effects of so much rape and things happening and so much
which is
happening in the workplace. I think that's...
rape in the workplace? What the fuck? Wait, what?
Yes. I think that's where that comes from. From women being forced to have sex with these bum-ass bosses just because they hold their careers in their hands.
The Me Too movement.
It ain't just Me Too movement. No. That was before the Me Too movement happened.
But isn't that what the Me Too movement is supposed to be about?
It's a part of it. But that's been happening a lot.
I'm still confused about what the fuck the whole... I thought it was about white actresses going into these rooms and getting... what they say, finessed out of their ass for these roles. And they was tired of that shit.
That's how it started.
That's what
It basically, the Me Too movement is basically women who have been, I don't want to say molested, but they've been mistreated, basically. They're saying
taking
it happened
advantage
to
of.
Me Too. Yeah, taking advantage of. They're basically saying it happened to Me Too. So that's the reason why that's... But this is not a Me Too thing. No.
But that scenario I gave, you're saying...
I don't think it's a feminist thing. I think that is just
what?
A product of so much happening in the workplace and in our society, period. That's the reason why that has to be taken seriously. My problem is when those things don't pan out to be accurate or true, why is there no penalty for that person with those false accusations or false statements?
Well, in that scenario I gave, my problem is, why didn't anybody ask, what the hell does that have to do with you? Did he say anything offensive? Did he do anything, like physically do anything that you saw? Like, did he grope her or anything? No. Okay, why can't you mind your business? He was minding his business. You didn't like how he looked at her? What does that how is that serious? Why is that? Why does nobody say, why can't you mind your own fucking business?
I don't know. All right, they still got questions and comments here.
All right, I ain't gonna say shit else. Go ahead. Footage.
Crystal says, here we go.
Crystal.
You knew it was coming, Crystal.
Jesus Christ.
Terry says, don't do it, Wes. Crystal says, but that is not being a feminist. Robert says, hostile environment. Crystal says, it's considered harassment. Terry says, that's the second party being nosy and jealous. Crystal says, no. Crystal also says, next topic. Hold on, Crystal. Don't try to rub my shit. We ain't finished talking about it. Now, Crystal also says, why it have to be about white actresses? This conversation is going all the way left.
Well, it started with white actresses.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like that? I mean, from what I understand, a black woman started the movement, but it was white actresses got a hold of that shit, and that's when it got big.
All right. Employers have laws to enforce, is what Robert says. That's true. So, I mean, I understand why it has to be taken serious and put out there. I do. My problem is I need an investigation done, and once that investigation is done, why aren't there, just as vigorously as you came after that dude, now you need to go after that person that put those false accusations out there.
I mean, I don't know how you can falsely accuse me of staring down an ass when it's not a crime to stare at a girl's ass. Sorry. I don't know what the problem is. I'm a motherfucking guy. I'm a straight-laced arrow. I like ass. I like big asses. I ain't ashamed of it. This is ridiculous. This is oppression. Oppressing me.
All right, so we gonna slide out of Ross's oppression. All right, y'all. This last topic here, and we lost a whole lot of people. You know that, right?
That's all right. Fuck them.
We're down to 5 viewers, but we appreciate y'all for hanging in.
Hang in there, y'all.
The rest of them gonna actually come back and watch it later, so that's cool. That's gonna give us extra views.
It is what it is.
All right, so this last topic is I kind of wish some of them would have stayed because this is a good one. Do women create the exact same guys that they complain about? Are they responsible for these deadbeat dads? You done took care of this nigga, and now y'all done had a kid, and now he gone, and you mad because he ain't taking care of his shorty. But he ain't have to take care of you. So what made you think he was going to take care of his kid?
Well, I was thinking more. See, when I heard the question, I was framing it from like single mothers. Are single mothers creating the type of men that they complain about? That's what I thought. The
Okay, so it basically is a two-part question, really. Because I mean, I think women are, in all honesty, I think women are responsible for, as we say, these watered-down men that they are in relationships with.
Go ahead, slow it down,
that
brother.
they are complaining about.
Right.
They're responsible for it because you're letting this guy sit at home and play PlayStation all day and dropping you off at work, and he had the crib chilling with your car.
Right. But that's not creating him, though.
But
that's
you're allowing him.
That's condoning it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that's not creating him. Creating would be raising. And if, 60%, 70% of the black household is single parents, something like that. So if the majority of the men out here ain't shit, then hey, mama got something to do with that. I ain't saying it's solely her fault, but these mamas, and it seems like in the single parent household, this is what, because I came from single parent. My mother actually was kind of split. My mother was married half of my childhood and then became a single parent.
I'm sorry.
What?
I just read a comment. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, but it seems like the mothers tend to like raise the daughters to be independent, to go get an education, self-sufficient, get out here and get it. And then with the boys, I've seen either they kind of left the boys fend for themselves or they over coddle them. Especially if it's a single, but like it's the only child, it's a boy, they'll coddle that little motherfucker. Like he's just babied completely. You know what I'm saying? And what you were saying, these watered down men, they end up being, with lack of male reinforcement, they end up being these watered down, coddled men. So then they get women and expect the woman to kind of take the place of their mother. Hence I ain't got to do shit. I can play PlayStation all day. You go to work, make the money, come home. You know, I smoke, dick you down, play my part. That's it. Maybe hit the streets or whatever, get this little rent money, and that's it. I'm good. No?
I hear you, and I would partially agree, but I still think a lot of times I think that some of these guys, I mean, it's really hard, and it's weird because I grew up in a single mother home, and there's nothing watered down about me at all.
Whatever, nigga. But yeah, I'm listening.
No, I'm dead ass serious.
I'm dead ass serious. I'm listening.
No, you can kiss my ass.
You kiss my ass. I'm listening.
Ain't nothing at all. This new generation, I don't even know. I can't blame this all on women. Nigga, it's something in the Similac. I don't. Honestly, I can't. I don't even know what it is. Honestly, I can't figure it out. We need a serious psychologist to sit over here in this third chair to sit up and maybe even explain what has happened to our culture, our race, our country, because it ain't just ours. It really ain't. The whole world, the whole country is upside down on its fucking head. It's not just ours. And I don't understand where it's coming from, and I can't even explain it because and it ain't all of them, because I know some good little young brothers who understand what a man is supposed to be, and they also were raised by single mothers.
Mm.
I don't know where the disconnect is from mother to mother. I don't know. Maybe again, it was maybe how they were raised.
Yeah, it's different women, fam. Just because you can have a kid don't mean you was meant to be a mother. There's some shitty ass mamas out here.
True. That is true.
There's some great mamas out here. There's a lot of great mamas out here. Don't get me wrong, but bruh, when you look, man, regardless of what everybody thinks, the father provides balance in the home. He balances out the mother. I can just speak from my experience. When my mother was married, she was a much better parent. I'm just gonna be real. When my mother became divorced, she was stressed the fuck out half the time. She was working all the goddamn time. She was just, bruh, shit would just come out her mouth out of frustration that you shouldn't say to kids. You know what I'm saying? And I know she didn't mean it. She's a person. She's human. So she just was worn the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that there's a lot of women that are emotionally a lot stronger than my mother. But even still, that being a single, that's got to wear on you as a woman. And the father supposed to be in the home to help provide that counterbalance, not only to her, but to the children. So, that being said, when you third party or third generation single parent as a mother, and you've been handed down resentment and frustration and aggravation and all that shit gets passed down from generation to generation. That shit affects the children. It leaves the children out of whack. You might have provided for them. You took care of them. You made sure they had clothes and food and all that shit. But maybe emotionally you weren't available, or maybe something's gonna be out of whack because you're not balanced. Something's gonna be out of. Maybe you over disciplined them. Maybe you're overhanded or whatever. You know. And I mean, it's just obvious in the children. You can see it in the kids. I'm not saying these are bad generation, but these motherfuckers are super emotional and reactive. Boys and girls, just reactive. Like there's no thought before action. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm be real, bro. That's where the daddies would come in, or the male influence period would kind of come in. To hey, nigga, you can't be, bro. They gonna lock your ass up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about this. You gotta think about what you doing. Mm-hmm. You know, the mamas can say that shit, but it's different when it's coming from a man. It is. It's just different. Look, hey, bro, you gotta slow down. I understand you mad, but you don't do this or you don't do this. You know, focus. Look, I already been there. I know what you're going through. It's different when it's coming from a man. It's different when it's coming from a man to a young girl. So she just needs advice on these niggas. She don't understand them, and they finessing her ass out of her pussy left and right. She just don't know how to do it. She can't take it. She don't know where to go. And you say it's that man that comes in to provide that balance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right, bro. When you was talking about the men need to step up, I'm with you. There definitely needs to be a reinforcement of male input into the black family. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as everybody else, I don't really know what the fuck's going on. It's like the other cultures and shit. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I mean, and even when I see some of these like over emotional dudes, like you say, I see them. They got both parents. They really do. I see them in their homes, and when I see them, it's like, dude, really?
Yeah, but the daddy was probably I don't want to say watered down because you already used that adjective, but maybe the daddy just wasn't a factor. Because I know what you mean. I've seen them too, and the daddy. A lot of times, the daddy is he's present, but he might as well not be there because the mother is running the absolute show. Like. She's running everything. So I know what you're talking about.
That's a different subject there. But see, and that's the funny thing. From the outside in, you would look at my relationship and think my woman runs absolutely everything. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, I have no problem with her doing that. Because we talked about this before. She's better than I am on most things. Mm-hmm. And I have no problem with that. Mm-hmm. However, she understands when there is input coming from me, mm-hmm. that's to be taken serious and at the utmost. Mm-hmm. Not taken lightly.
Well, yeah.
Because that's just the way it is. It don't.
You guys have respect for each other, though.
Exactly. I think there it is.
There it is.
I think that's what the problem is. Your woman does not respect. Wait a minute, my woman just said something and kind of threw me off. What do you mean you do? Hold on, don't start no shit now. You don't want to smoke all on the show. Don't. But no, I think when you are being that extra soft, mm-hmm. I think your woman does, like you said, she loses respect for you, mm-hmm. and then she becomes the leader or the figurehead of the household. Mm-hmm. And as that figurehead, she don't see your authority. Right. And I hate saying it like that because I'm not saying that I have authority over my woman, but she doesn't see your leadership.
If we're going by the good Christian
handbook, we're not even
about to say because goddamn
we threw out too many bitches, hoes, and sluts.
Hey, I'm just saying if we're going by the handbook, dog. Hey, it goes God, husband, wife, children. Boom, in that order.
That's true. When was the last time you went to church?
Oh shit, nigga.
Okay, so
church is in me, brother.
So we're not even gonna talk about that. We're not talking about good book, but as a man, you are supposed to want to be the head of your household. Mm-hmm. There's a reason why they say a king and his castle. Period.
Oh no, nigga! You just got through saying we live in her queendom, nigga. Didn't you just say that?
Yes, I do.
Well, then what's your problem?
Because honestly, a king is only so much without a queen.
That's true in the motherfucker, but we're talking about a queendom, and you said a man's supposed to be the head of his household.
That's right.
But you're supposed to live in her queendom? You're confusing me. I'm trying to peep game. I'm trying to get my game to grow up.
You're right. I am confusing you because we're talking about different things.
Okay.
Your kingdom as a man, mm-hmm. your kingdom is absolutely everything. Her queendom is your home and your surrounding areas. As a king, you control every single thing. Mm-hmm. Let's put it. I'm listening. I'm listening. As a king, the solar system is yours. As a queen, that planet is hers.
Okay.
So now, do you understand?
I got you now.
Okay. So now we live in as her kids, as her friends, as just her associates. Those are the ones that revolve around. I mean, that deal with her and her area. Mm-hmm. That just that. Mm-hmm. So, like for your wife, that would include me and my woman, mm-hmm. Your kids and her friends. Mm-hmm. You and your kingdom would be me, my family, as well as your family, as well as everybody else that know you guys. Mm-hmm. That's what you rule over. So now, I say something wrong to your woman, you supposed to get upset. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
As opposed to, let's say, my woman said something wrong to your woman, that you get upset still. However, if it's just your woman and that person, she's not to say anything to me about it. If I said something, she comes to you to handle it. Mm-hmm. My woman say something to your woman, she can handle that. You see, there's a different layer to it. That's mm-hmm. what I'm saying to it. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. That queendom is a lower level to your king. That's it.
All right.
Now, I'm still going to say every woman's a queen. You just don't have to live in that queendom. Mm-hmm. Period. Right. Meaning, you don't have to be bothered with her. Mm-hmm. Period. But she's still a queen. In somebody's eyes, somewhere, she's still a queen. Cardi B, for example, mm-hmm. she's Offset's queen. Right or wrong?
I'm guessing so. I don't know, brother.
To
I don't know what the fuck's going on. To her kids, maybe.
To her kids, she's still a queen. She's a queen to somebody somewhere.
Right.
So that's where that fits in.
Okay.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Nigga, man. I don't know.
See, that's what it means.
Motherfucker, you can't, nigga, 2 minutes. They got a 2-minute memory span, nigga. I'm done. I don't know what the fuck we was talking about.
We're going to need to get that memory span up for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit some of these comments before we slide all the way up out of here.
We had 2 hours yet, like the fuck I said.
Yes, we are.
I knew it.
No, we ain't. We had an hour and a half.
Really?
Yep.
I think you lying, dog.
Dude, we didn't start till 7:07.
And we at what?
8:38.
Okay.
All right, so let's go back here. They still talking about they're looking at girls' butts and everything.
Why y'all mad at the man for looking at an ass?
All right.
I'm a grown man.
Because they saying it's inappropriate at work.
Nigga, please.
All right, so Jayla says, no, sir. We can only teach them what we know and how to treat women. Respectfully, it's up to them to keep that mentality. Christian says, nah, men raise men, not women.
Hey, man.
Crystal says, so we are blaming women for raising weak men, but not holding the men that left accountable.
Did he leave or did you run him off, Crystal?
What are we saying here?
Did you run him off, Crystal? Or did he leave? Did he leave his family? Did he leave your ass?
All right, Terry Curry says, hell yes. Stop treating these men like they're your sons. It starts young. Give your sons responsibilities. Teach them how to be a man. A woman can raise a boy into a man if she stops letting these boys do whatever. I have 7 grandboys. My prayer is that the streets don't get them because... I'm sorry. Man, y'all, I promise y'all I can read. It's just this glare from the screen behind it. All right. Prayer is that these streets don't get them because of the parents. Okay. Robert says, women do create the men. Acceptance of bullshit. It causes guys to be the kind of person that gets them what they want. Mm-hmm. Christian says, women do their best, but men don't handle their business. Mm-hmm. You can't put that on women, big dog.
I'm not putting it all on women. No.
All right, Christian also says, men have a mentality that if I ain't fucking you, you ain't taking care of the kids. Their pride is the issue. Money is not being a parent. Terry says stress is stress. They do need a balance. But choose wisely. He ain't going to be home playing Xbox. Christian says, does this nigga have kids? Yes, he does. I'm ignoring Lindsay's comments. All right. Robert says, they feel entitled. My mom raised me to understand she was not taking care of us without us following all her rules.
Damn.
Beats down to the youngest and put out for those of age. All right, Christian also says it's respect, big homie. You rule next to your woman, not in front. Well, you bring a woman food, she makes a meal. You buy a house, she makes a home. It's levels to this shit.
Well, yeah, bro.
Don, your homie tripping.
If that's y'all's dynamic that y'all rule next to each other, that needs to be confirmed. What a lot of women say, I want to rule beside you, but really they want to follow, the traditional roles. So they want you to be the provider, the protector, the head of the household, and they do whatever the fuck they want to do. Yeah, bro, because they don't. The majority of women don't want to do the traditional woman roles. They just want you to fulfill your traditional roles, which is bring in the money and handle everything. That's pretty much what it is.
We're going to keep on fighting on this one.
All right.
Because I believe most women do want that position of being, that traditional woman role.
Right.
I believe they honestly want that. However, your leadership has to be there in order for them to be willing to follow.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
And that's where the problem is. If they can't trust your leadership, they're not going to follow. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't make them want you to just do this and they just do whatever they want to. No. I told you this before. A real leader doesn't ask for leadership.
Right.
They don't ask, can I lead you? They take that.
Right.
And that's what's not being done in most cases. It's you're still waiting on her to allow you to lead this family.
Right. Well, I don't know, bro. It just seems like there's a whole lot of preaching about this 50-50 shit, but then it don't be 50-50. It be you the man, you need to handle the bulk of the shit is what be coming out. You be like, oh, all right, well then get your ass in the kitchen and make this meal. Nigga, ain't nothing wrong with your feet. Ain't nothing wrong with your hands. Go make your own shit. Shit, I've been worked all day too. You know what I mean? It's like, all right.
But see, and that goes back to that same boundaries that we always tell, or them same rules that we always say that women need to place. We as men, we need to set them rules too. If that's what you are expecting of your queen, mm-hmm. she needs to understand that and know that. Mm-hmm. So it shouldn't be a question or problem. If there is, then you need to get the fuck up out, because that's not the kingdom that you want to lead.
I would agree with that. You definitely should. I know for myself, getting into a marriage and shit like that, when I just kind of thought we would work our way through it. I just had a young frame of mind about it. You know, I did not, when we first hooked up, because we was together for like 10 years before we married. But when we first hooked up, I was still relatively young-minded, and I didn't establish what I would want in a marriage, you know, from the gate. So that caused some static, you know what I'm saying, going through. Now, luckily, I'm a pretty good communicator, so we've worked that out on the way up. But a lot of the problems early on could have been avoided if I would have had more of a, I don't know, like if I would have had a base of what I require. You know what I'm saying? My base was kind of, hey, look, don't lie to me. Don't be talking shit, getting slick. You know, it's a small shit, like average shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I was more like, hey, look, I'm going to be requiring the meals when I come to the crib. Like, I need that. You know what I mean? Hey, look, really, I'm going to need the meals. So I'm a fat nigga. So I'm going to need the meals. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need different shit, too. So, you know what I mean? If that was more of like a standard or a requirement, I should have voiced that earlier. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, men should come in with, hey, these are my, because you already know they got their requirements. Nigga, they can
definitely
throw that shit and it'll roll down how many requirements they got. We should have ours from the gate as well. You're correct.
And the problem is, we from the gate, the only thing we thinking about is, can I tap that?
Well,
we got to look beyond that tapping. Yeah. Because, like you said earlier, we fall into relationships. Before we know it, we didn't. We
signed up for some shit we was not ready for.
Exactly. So, and we got to be smarter about that and take in consideration their feelings, because we already know this. Women date for purpose.
Excuse me, I didn't even burp on the motherfucking mic. Go ahead, brother.
Women date for a purpose.
Oh, yeah.
We date for a pastime. In all honesty, that is the truth.
That's some cold shit.
No. It's not cold. It's the truth. We go and seek out we seek out women for what purpose?
I don't know, man. To seek out women or a relationship.
Women.
Seek out women for pussy.
There it is. Women seek out men for future husbands or future mates. Period.
Or come up. Did I say that?
What is wrong with you? Did I say that? You've got some serious women issues, but
level up. That was they motherfucking level up.
Get you some help. I love you enough to tell you we gonna get you some help.
You ain't gotta help me, man. Help these hoes.
No,
help these hoes come up, nigga. That's what you could do.
Enough of this now. I can't even handle it no more. Jesus take the wheel. Forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
I know,
but he does have a good heart.
I know what I'm doing, God. You showed me the way.
All right, so back to some of these questions or comments.
This is a long ass show, Don.
I know. You keep on going. All right. Oh yeah. By the way, Christian called you a male chauvinist.
Christian called me a male chauvinist.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Christian.
I'm sorry I confused you, Terry. I still love you anyway, but I don't think that was hard. I love you. All right. Christian says maybe. Either way, he shouldn't abandon his kids because he doesn't want to deal with the mom. That is weak in itself.
That's weak to use his kids against him to try to force this nigga to choose between his kids and his peace of mind. That's some bullshit right there. That's some cruel, evil, manipulative woman shit. You know that you got this nigga because you got his kids, but he can't stand your rotten ass. You don't give that nigga the freedom to let him go and go on about his life and come see his kids when he need to. Nah, that's some rotten bitch shit.
All right, so Christian says you don't have to say you're a leader if you're leading. That is true. Robert says women say they don't want certain types of men, but they put up with lesser men rather than being alone.
A good point.
That's a very good point. All right, Crystal says not necessarily. Depends on the woman. We date for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
And Crystal also says, so you just say the hell with the kids.
No, I would never say the hell with the kids. To be honest, I don't know most men that say to hell with the kids. There are some out there, but most men don't say the hell with the kids. Most of the guys I know go through hell to try to get to see their kids, spend time with their kids, do stuff for their kids, and that bitch ass baby mama put them through hell just because she can, because he didn't want to be her funky ass in the first place. That's all. Just using the system, spiteful, taking away niggas' driver's license. Are we serious? Hateful, bitch. This shit's terrible.
I'm sorry, but I you know my saying on that. Nigga, you knew that shit when you walked in the door.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you did.
Not necessarily. A lot of niggas get with these bitches young, and then they hit like a growth spurt mentally and emotionally, and kind of take that last step to manhood and realize, what the fuck did I sign up for? This shit's terrible.
In this day and age, if you not prepared to deal with a crazy ass woman as a baby mama, you ain't got no business out here running up and shit raw. Period.
I'm with you on that.
So
irresponsible. You right.
You're irresponsible and you get what you gave. You ran your ass out there and because it looked good, you decided you were gonna smash it. Now you end up with a baby.
Just didn't even think about it. That ass was too fat.
And now you got yourself in a trick bag. No, those are the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
Now you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Now you got to deal with that baby mama, and you got to
deal with it, and you got to take care of the shorty. I'm with you on that. But I don't think you need to stay with that bitch. Though.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to be in a relationship with her just to take care of your kids. You don't.
You're right.
And there are courts and laws and everything. And I know we say it is a woman's world, and that it is true. However, you're not completely defenseless in this world.
Yeah, you got to learn to work that system.
Yes,
and it's a son of a bitch because the system is designed against you. It's not designed. It's not designed against the woman. It's designed for the woman.
Well, that's because who is perpetually the absent parent? Men. So that's why it's designed for the women.
That's not necessarily true because the man could be fighting for his kid. And the bitch could be on drugs and all kind of shit, and the courts will still get the kids back to the mama.
Now, let me ask you this question. That is one out of every 50,000 women, men that are fighting for their kids.
No. Niggas be out here fighting. No, that's not true, Don.
That number
niggas be out here fighting
at all as high.
Niggas be out here fighting for their kids, bruh. Want to spend time with their kids. Want to be with their kids. That's not what I'm
talking about. That's not what we talking about. What you said was...
You talking about like custody?
The woman, yes. That's what you said. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
I'm not saying that there are no men out there that are trying to take care of their kids or being around their kids. I'm not saying that because I was one of them.
Uh-huh.
However, what we're talking about was you said the woman is on drugs and the guy's trying to take care of his kids and all of that, but the system is still on the side of a woman.
Right.
Well, that's because that number is so disproportionate as to the number of men who are deadbeats or absent parents than it is the women that are absent parents.
Mm-hmm. Women damn near don't have a choice. They do. They could just be a completely shitty motherfucker and just go on about their way. Fuck that kid.
You know what I'm saying? Mama's baby, daddy's baby.
But right, the women damn near don't have a choice because that shit came out of your body. That is an extension of you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you are a real, maybe you on drugs. I'm sure that there's extenuating circumstances, but for the most part, they can't do. You know what I'm saying? They can't just leave their child. Like it won't. Something inside of them won't let them depart from their kid like that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So, like I said, they damn near don't have a choice, and it's hard for the fathers too. But it's fucked up. It's like a lot of fathers would choose peace of mind over that family, which is terrible. That's a terrible choice to have to try to make.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up, bro. That's a bad look.
All right, Crystal says here.
Jesus Christ.
Who said all that? I would never say my husband can't see his kids.
Oh,
if he doesn't want to be with me, matter of fact, take the kids. How many of y'all would just take the kids? I can tell you right now, I would in a heartbeat.
Yeah, a lot of fathers would have took the kids.
In a heartbeat. All 5 of mine.
All
5 of them.
Let me take this back though. Unless he felt like financially you were in more of a position to take better care of the kids. If he felt that way, he probably would tell the kids to stay with you. But if he's got the money, he'll take the kids.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
I do.
Because, in all honesty, when I don't like really putting my personal life out there really much. But, so when I got my divorce, my second divorce, we were at our divorce hearing, and the judge kind of asked that question because I wanted my daughter. However, I felt like her mom was better suited.
Was the better parent?
No, not the better parent. I felt she was better suited to raise a little girl. Now, had it have been a boy,
you would have took him.
I would have fought ever harder to have my child with me. But because I know I can't raise a woman, I thought it was a good idea for her mom to raise her. However, we split custody on my child. And her mom has her, and I have her equally. Equally. But somebody has to be the custodial parent.
Right.
And because I'm thinking of what's best for my child, and not the fact that me and her mom not together no more, I thought of what's best for my child, and I told her mom, since she's going to be with you during the school year, you should be that custodial parent. That's what we need to start doing. Fuck what's going on between me and you.
Right, let's reach some kind of compromise.
What's going on with this child?
Put the kid first.
Because the kid is what's hurting the most. Believe me, every kid wants their mom and dad together. They want to wake up every morning and see mom and dad. So the fact that you're happy now because you're away from the mom, what about your shorty? How are they feeling every morning? So I take all of that in consideration when I made that decision with my child, and that was her mom is to her or to me. I feel like her mom is the most important thing to her. Because what I can offer her, yes, I can give her knowledge and everything, and I can still do that over the summer and every other weekend that I have her. No problem. I can still give her that. But on a day-to-day basis, really, when she's going through things at school and all that, I felt like that female voice was what she needed. So that's all I'm saying.
I feel you on that.
I believe we need to take sacrifices for our kids because them kids didn't ask to be here.
Absolutely.
We made that decision to be with that person and sleep with that person and make that child. We made that choice. So therefore, we need to make that sacrifice on the other things that we do in our lives. That's just my standpoint. And with that being said, this show is over. This has been too doggone long.
Hell yeah.
Just way too long. So I want to definitely thank y'all for coming out, spending time with us today, and joining in this conversation. Crystal, I definitely thank you for all of that input.
I know.
And the rest of y'all. I'm glad I turned off your mic. She ain't even hear it. All right, this Big Don the Bouncer signing off with me, your boy False Ross. We'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for coming out.